The death penalty, the ultimate punishment for the worst of crimes. The death penalty is when criminals are sentenced to die for their crimes. This is a very controversial topic when many people wanted to outlaw this old school policy. This policy may still be beneficial to America. According to the National Conference of State Legislatures, 28 states still have the death penalty, and there are 16 states that have multiple ways of enforcing the death penalty. The death penalty should still be legal in all states and should be used more often. The death penalty is not only the ultimate punishment for criminals, but is also an ultimate show of justice. The death penalty made sure that criminals are unable to commit more crimes and are unable to hurt more people. Families of the victims take comfort in knowing that the courts prevented the person who hurt them from doing it again to them or to anyone else. There are many benefits to the death penalty other than stopping criminals from committing crimes. With the death penalty in effect, prosecutors can effectively convince people to take longer sentences in their plea deals because people would rather stay alive in jail than die. People would also be less likely to commit crimes if they thought they were going to have to die for their actions rather than just serving a couple years in prison. With more prisoners being sentenced to die rather than serving life in prison, prisons would have more funds to use to improve their conditions and make it better for the prisoners that are there. However, not all people are in favor of the death penalty. Some people believe that the death penalty goes against the basic right of life. Once a person commits a serious crime, though, like murder, that person has given up all his or her rights, including the right to life. Another reason why people are against the death penalty is that there are many appeals, which are extremely costly to taxpayers. This is a reasonable concern, but when you compare the cost of the death penalty with the cost of keeping a prisoner in jail for life and all the appeals that they would go through, the costs tend to equal about the same. The final reason that people are against the death penalty is that there is a chance that the wrong person was convicted and executed. According to the Death Penalty Information Center, one of Michigan's most famous executions was for an innocent man. This man was named Patrick Fitzpatrick, and he supposedly raped and killed an innkeeper's daughter. It was 7 years later when they found out that he was innocent, and his cellmate framed him for the murder. There is no way to guarantee that they get the right person executed every time. However, it is much safer to get a criminal off the streets, even if he is executed for the wrong crime. As sad as a wrongful death is, it would still enforce the fact that people would be less likely to commit crimes and be around people that commit crimes, so that they themselves would not have to die for a crime that wasn't theirs. The death penalty may not be the perfect system, but no system is. The death penalty helps to protect citizens from dangerous criminals, like Ted Bundy. The death penalty should not only stay in use, but should also be used more, so that more criminals get off the street and the citizens are even safer. Thank you. Have a great day.